At the end of your journeys and commitments, there was a knock to strike back and unite. Something ran in the blood of patriotism and team spirit. It was the excitement and promise of a shared enterprise. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Go ahead and sing one more, Elk.
One more,
hey,
please.
I got one more about
I'm thankful for
about sorrier,
Do you know that one
sorrier
song?
gigs.
Do you know that
Here
one
we go.
song that we're all going to Grandma's house? No.
We're all going to Grandma's house?
Don't know that one.
Me too.
I liked Sally. She had a one-time gig on Broadway.
Sorry.
First cast for some sitcom as the secretary in the 80s. I've had sorrier gigs for shorter periods of time. The sweaty busker on the train. He took a muscular miner's reaction of busting rocks towards a sundry liberation, celebrating humanity and electricity. I've had sorrier gigs, he'd say, for shorter periods of time. He found his cash approval to carry on. But he got mocked down in cover songs. It was a crowd he was catering to, not carrying them away so much as bowing to a nostalgia. A vague shared identity, alleviating total anonymity, but a thin film to emptiness after a couple beers. Thank you.
Woo! Thank
I like
you,
that.
Zach Elk. Where can we find you? And
You can find me at SoundCloud at Melty Rubies, MELTYRUBIES. Instagram at Elk Ring _ring, Elk _ring, and then you can find me at Facebook at Elk Ring. And I don't have a, I'm getting a web page together.
woo! And happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
And,
Thanksgiving! Yes, it is. Oh,
Yes,
that is-
thank you,
That
Zach.
is giving. This is Elks we're giving to each other. And look, the timer is done. You know what that means.
Oh, that means the rice is done, you guys. I already turned it off.
Oh, Elk, that's good. What
Look
is
at that. Did you see it?
Blazing World Modern Times Beer, Hoppy Dank Amber. I would drink it on the name alone. I love it. Thank you. You're so amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, okay, I'll turn off my alarm because I am a typical girl and I just let it keep going forever.
You get a little taste.
Oh.
Tell me, but it's very hot, so be careful.
Me, I burnt all my taste buds off because I have no patience. Ooh, okay.
It's very hot.
So how long did exactly it take to make the rice? Oh, look, I'm dropping
It
it.
took me like 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Well, first you gotta brown it and all that.
It's so good. It is so hot right now, but it is so good. I gladly burnt my taste buds for that one.
Mm-hmm. It's done.
Oh, it is done, and it tastes delicious. It's so
Look, it's
good.
still- Yep, it's done,
Cut
you
the
guys.
veggies up. They look beautiful.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, these pretty colors. I like that.
the rice is done.
Oh, it's done. It tastes wonderful.
Let me put it over here.
I always enjoy hearing Elk's music. And I like that everybody's really thankful today and everybody's, feeling happy and good and there's lots of positive vibes. And we all like burritos. That always makes me happy. Look at this special little guest back here.
Hi.
Who is
Jared.
this guy? Oh, he's just shy because, the camera loves him so much. He
He's always behind the camera.
He's not trying to go on a date right now. But thank you, Derek, for making everybody look amazing. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the rice done. So what else do we need to complete the burrito?
Just the chili. The potatoes are warming up here. Let me check these.
Oh, that looks so good. And that's just potatoes and bell
Barely.
pepper.
Bell pepper, onion, because some people don't eat meat.
The vegetarians and the vegans. And, me and Pam are definitely not either, but that's
No.
okay. We respect all, and we want you all to be full-tummied. So Pam is very considerate and makes, a vegetarian option, vegans, you can have some rice.
Where I come from, we never had any just plain burritos. We always had meat in them or something like that, but since I moved over here, everybody's on a diet, so
It's Los Angeles.
they don't want meat or nothing. They try to put me on them diets too, but I was all, oh, hell no.
We like our women thick and we like, a little, at least a full stomach.
Little me, if I was skinny, oh my God, I'd probably tip over all the time.
Well, I'm not
these
going to,
don't go
since it's PG-13, I'm not going to refer to why you would top over, but it is definitely apparent.
Yeah.
Rice and beans don't miss us. We love them.
So this is how I keep my figure, you guys, the burritos. We mostly eat Mexican food all the time.
But that's okay. That's what happy, you're a happy house and you're a happy family and you make everybody around you feel the same.
Thank you.
All right, so, woo! So who do we have next? Why is it that when you ask me to call it, it's always like literally the name I can't read? I'm going to start just phonetically.
Moses? Or?
Is it Moses? That's this guy right here. I'm so sorry.
Ayala.
Moses Ayala? Oh,
Moses
perfect!
Ayala!
Woo! Hi!
Woo!
Hi, nice to meet you. Bam!
Welcome.
You're welcome.
I'm going to be looking at my phone here. I'm just going to play some stuff here for you guys. Cause,
I
heard rumors about Mary Magdalene, and Jesus.
Uh-oh, the mic's out.
Actually had a wife and Mary
Our stand-up mic is out. So if you're back
hello?
in control, oh, there we go. Now we're back in business.
No. Let me listen it. Yeah, since Jesus was able to change water into wine, fuck that joke. Yeah. So I just was on an airplane,
And, the stewardesses and all the videos, they'll play you a little video on the TV. There's a video showing you the exits and what's going to happen in the case of an emergency. Depressurization of the cabin happens. Apparently you're going to be sitting there smiling and putting a gas mask on. I'd make sure they would make it a little more realistic, make it a little more realistic by showing the guy's face like, holy shit. And so it smells really good over here.
We have some good stuff going.
Awesome.
What's your favorite kind of food?
I think it is Mexican food.
Right, this particular moment. When your stomach's hungry, anything, right?
No, it really is. I usually eat like 10 tacos. I get al pastor or face tacos, cabeza.
Yeah.
That shit is really good.
The dollar tacos?
No. It's a place by my house, but they're authentic. It's really ridiculously good. Fucking.
Is it the corn tortilla soft or hard?
They're fucking soft.
Oh.
They're very
mushy.
No.
The white tortillas are not mushy.
Yeah. I don't like the flour ones. I used to eat them by themselves.
Oh, I love them.
They're just so good by themselves.
With butter.
Yeah, just butter.
Cheese.
Butter or cheese. Oh,
Forget about it.
fucking A. Sorry about that.
Water or anything?
That I'm not so well prepared.
Oh, it's okay. We're open.
Oh, my nose itched so bad. I just couldn't even.
Hello? I want to just try
My
this
hair
thing.
was like, I can't touch my hair, so my hair gets in my face, and I'm like.
Hello? I'm just gonna mess with this thing. Yeah,
I don't know how to do it.
yeah, I'm not doing so well.
God.
Sorry, everybody. Let's see.
You guys. You tell me that.
Yeah.
No, but we always love you. You're so good.
Oh, dude.
He loves your music.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hey, have you ever heard of dude wipes?
He's like, good to see you.
You think there's some guy, I guess they're freaking butt wipes for dudes?
Yeah, can you hit it?
Yeah,
What is it?
it's a dude wipe.
Here, quick. Bring me the cap. Bring me the cap.
Is that a baby wipe?
Yeah, it's a dude wipe, and I'm thinking there's some guy out there using this butt wipe to wipe his face right now. He's like, man, I just happen to have this dude wipe. I'll wipe my face with it. Hey, you know what's up with pick and save? I think that's bullshit. I mean, I miss pick and save. Fuck. I miss pick and save. Yeah, pick and save sounds like more like, oh man, I could pick something because they have a variety of stuff and save on it. But now they're just playing with your emotions. Now it's like, oh, Big Lots, we got a whole lot of big stuff and we got a lot of it. I think that's a fucking bullshit, dude. Stop trying to play with my emotions.
It was on.
I went to a friend, my brother's, his kid's birthday party. And I started thinking I'm cool guy. I started ripping open helium balloons and like breathing them in. Hey kids, we're kids, fucking. And then I'm like, yo guys, the kids are like, whoa, wow. And then I'm like, all right, let's do it. Then I'm like, all right, dude, you gotta fucking take a huge hit, right? You gotta just take a huge hit. And then I realized, like, wow, I look like I'm a freaking crackhead and I'm freaking teaching these kids how to do fucking shit that looks fucking real weird here. The parents are staring at me like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, yeah, dude, take it. This one kid was going fucking crazy. He's like, his fucking head's shaking all over the fucking place. And that's when I turned around and they're like, what the fuck are you teaching my kid, dude? Like fucking they're gonna start ingesting substances to like fucking, I felt really bad about that. All right. Dude, wipes. Oh, freaking A. You know, there's all this stuff about fucking people, you know, new sexes. Like there's shims, I don't know, shims and zeers. It's pretty crazy. You know, I don't fucking want to judge anybody, but if we're gonna go that route, why do we just gotta make all these new categories when it's really an individual who's just freaking doing his own thing? Sex was a mutation that happened like a fucking billion years ago where the two sexes, like life mutated and now there's two sexes. If sex is a mutation of biology, then fucking, shouldn't these people just call themselves X-Men? Instead of like all these categories, like they're all individually special. They all have their own special superpower, almost. Like I'm freaking 90% man and 10% queer. Like my superpower is being a weirdo. Can we get all the racist people that happen to have kids with Down syndrome together with their kids so we could all see that we're all the same and love our kids? I don't know. Yeah, because a lot of kids with Down syndrome just look the same. It doesn't matter what race you are. We're all the same, right? It's just like a Gerber commercial. Like, have you ever seen...
played red.
Yeah. And a Gerber commercial, all the kids are just cute little babies. It's like, doesn't matter what they look like.
That's right.
Yeah.
Babies are just cute.
Yeah. Who doesn't love a baby?
I love babies.
I love babies and people with Down syndrome, man. They're fucking, they're really cool.
I can agree to both of those things. That's okay.
Oh no.
You have a few jokes. Go ahead.
Yeah. Wait, what do you guys think of fucking Weinstein? The whole Weinstein thing. It's pretty bad, huh?
You know, Boo, he's a gross guy. You know,
Yeah.
welcome to Hollywood. Welcome to Hollywood. Oh, producers are disgusting and gross and
That's
acting
why I'm
gross.
so glad I came here when
That's
I
why
was
we're okay. What we have to say about Harry Weinstein?
Nobody
we're
wants
glad.
to touch me, yay.
Oh, OPM.
no, you're
OPM
beautiful.
has no idea.
Nobody
you're so
wants to
sweet.
touch me.
That's why we stay at Drumbox, because we're safe here.
Yeah.
We don't have any Harrys here.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I feel bad for the guy because he knew he wasn't gonna get really any hot chicks his whole life. The poor fat guy. He worked his whole life.
Right.
It's all
Hollywood, big power play.
Hollywood is like all a bunch of people just, you know what I mean? I don't think anybody in Hollywood is very real, you know what I mean? Women and men. I'm sorry, maybe that's weird.
No, it's not.
I just picture like there's some kid out there. He's not the best looking kid, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna work hard one day. I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna get to the point where he's gonna force it. Fuck him, I guess.
Well, no, I get it. You know what? He was a smart enough guy to get his name built up, and he was a stupid enough man to not protect his name well enough.
Yeah.
So I don't agree with what he did. I don't even, girls want to do whatever they want to do right now. Welcome to it, but
it's
And
crazy.
it's the ones that don't want to get grabbed are the ones that get grabbed.
Exactly.
All the other ones are spread eagle dancing. And so the poor ones that are trying
who are like, we gotta make that dollar. So
freaking A.
Yeah. LA's a tough
I really
place.
didn't hear about it. All I know is that this is what I kind of think that they said that he was like having sex with girls to put them on movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he was a producer. I mean, he was the casting couch. Like, what producer, what skeezy producer in Hollywood's not like, hey, look at my couch and I want to try you out.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, like I said, I don't blame a man for being a man, but I blame a person for being stupid enough not to, be respectful.
Not be responsible and respectful. I mean, he has a lot of influence, He worked to that point to have that influence,
Right? And it's always you throw it away over
and
petty
then
things.
power
Everybody seems to throw
corrupts.
things away over petty
Yeah.
things these days.
I know.
Yeah, power corrupt.
I'm glad I'm older,
Horrible.
because when I make it, I'll be all, come over here, Kenny Lyons.
Hey, Kenny, remember when we
Get
had
over
shows
here.
together?
You're beautiful. I can't.
I
you know.
wouldn't do that.
Aw, we love you.
I'd be very happy if you came on to me.
Oh,
Right? I think she's a saucy, sexy lady myself. But,
Oh,
you know.
spicy.
I'm just glad
Spicy
that I got
cookie.
here now that I'm older, because all that stuff would have worked on me before.
Pam's like, I got you. I got you.
Thank you. No,
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much.
Make sure, Anna. Where can we find you?
Yeah, where we find you?
At my house, I really don't mess with social media. Thank you guys.
Well,
Thank
make sure and get a
Come
burrito.
back and get a burrito. Okay.
Thank you. That was
Moses.
Ayala.
Woo! Ow!
Yeah, we almost got everything ready. We're gonna start putting plates together.
Yum.
So what's been going on in the world that's good? Remember?
Okay, so so me and Pam, every time she asks me to look something up,
'Cause I
and to
can't
find,
find it.
like, let's talk about something interesting. And, I don't want to get into why I'm sad, because it's Thanksgiving, but it's hard. I literally try, Pam. I go on, I'm like, funny trending news,
Yeah.
happy trending news. And even the happy trending news is usually some really depressing things, but I did the only thing, and it's not even a subject really we're talking about, but there was a lady that was 96 in England, and she supposedly has been friends with a rat in her house for 15 years.
Oh my
So,
God.
I thought she was, and she said that she was thankful for the rat. So I was like, so,
Poor lady. She has to make friends with the rat.
it's cold, it's gloomy, it's like Essex, London, you're having a hard time. I just thought like I was reading cancer, this, that, and then it was like English lady befriends rat. I was I liked that.
That's a little bit better than the joke when I was a young girl. The first joke I ever heard was they go, oh, this 99-year-old lady got raped at 7-Eleven. And then they asked her, they're like, oh, ma'am, do you have anything to say to the news or whatever? And she's all, oh, yeah. Oh, thank heaven for 7-Eleven. Their slogan.
I guarantee
and that was the first joke I ever heard, and that's, I think, what made me love comedy.
It's always the dirty and the bad jokes that make you appreciate it, because those are the ones that stick with you, Like, I actually remember my first joke was out of a Playboy, because my dad and my brothers, I have all boys. There's no common ground of female in my family at all. I'm the odd man, woman out. And I would pick up Playboys, and I was like, ew, gross, ugh. And I just couldn't look at it, but I found sections where they had a reading and they had jokes, and so it was like, what's better than an in her? Oh, wait, no. What's better than an honor?
What?
An honor, you're honored.
Oh, yeah.
An in her.
Oh, shit.
Naughty. See, so terrible. It's such a bad joke, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
fun.
it's them
dirty.
jokes when you're young and then they get you hooked. That one was a pretty crazy joke. I never.
Your joke definitely gets you hooked on the beginning opening line.
I know, and there was another
Drop the big
one
one.
with that I remember, but all I remember is whoa, went wrong. What went wrong or something.
What went wrong?
Yeah, whoa, went wrong. But yeah, it's crazy comedy. I've been getting in trouble at school when I was younger, all that, from talking and telling jokes and talking back to the teachers when they embarrass you.
Hey.
I was always good for talking back.
You're just good for talking. You're a great listener. You're a great talker. That's why I enjoy doing this so much for you. And I've never met someone who can talk, write, be funny, and make a beautiful meal at the same time. That's why I'm here, so I can learn to do this and not just be,
Thank you.
annoying, cute, or funny. So you got your cheese, you have your really thinly diced lettuce, we have very minced, I guess you would call this minced onions,
We always
and some
have
very
onions.
squared tomatoes. Always the best for tacos.
Okay, I'm gonna make our plate. So do you want beans or potatoes?
I want, I'm a bean girl.
Beans? Do you want beans and potato or just beans?
Just the beans, I'm
And do you
I'm
want,
saving myself for your meal tomorrow.
Oh yeah, so we better make your legs
I have that
skinny.
cute dress I'm wearing that you got me. I have to fit into all these things,
Yes. So there's
So
a tortilla.
just some
so you said,
beans.
beans. So we're gonna make a burrito, you guys. You guys, it's not too late to come down. Ooh.
Come on down, come tell some jokes, come play me a song, come be funny, come eat the delicious food made. Please come have fun. We love it. We love watching. I love watching. Drumbox.com. What are you doing right now, everybody? If you're not watching me.
I hope everybody's home watching us.
Well, I hope you're at time enjoying your family, and I hope that you're, watching this.
Hope
having family
everybody's
time.
getting along, family.
Every-
This could be a trying time for families because
Oh,
a lot of families, don't really get along and stuff, actually.
yeah, that's like every
That's
family.
why I'm over here.
I'm going to be honest, it's
I was all
every
late, you
family.
guys, I'm out of here.
Yeah, my family, a few bottles of whiskey and Trivial Pursuit. It's all over. It's all become a bad night really quick.
Do you want pork or beef? Or
The
ground turkey?
Ground turkey. You love the ground turkey.
turkey.
It's so good. I like both, but
Oops.
look at that. That looks so good. Yum.
Chili. Put them inside. We could get fancier.
Oh, what are you
You
gonna
guys
get?
ever want to bring sour cream,
Oh, you can
guacamole?
get really-
Oh, it would be so delicious. I'm gonna roll the little ends in.
Oh, you're making mine super classy. Oh, and that is hot. So you got to be careful.
And then you add
You
the
do the
cheese.
best job at rolling. I roll it. It looks it's a little loose. Like.
So I like the beans with the pork because I don't know. I think all animals are down here for us to eat. My friends all, well, what about baboons and monkeys? I go, well, somebody eats them.
I'm with everybody's way that you want to eat. You don't want to eat things with faces. You want to eat things with faces. I'm for it. I just want to make you happy. We want to make you happy and that you enjoy it. I always like to think of relating it to dinosaurs. I'm always like, are you an omnivore or a carnivore?
I'm a carnivore.
I am a carnivore. I'm like one of those raptors off of Jurassic Park.
Me too, man.
So
Meat.
I'm a meat girl.
Me too.
Okay.
So this is I like the pork, you guys. I dice it up real good. I'm gonna put it in the burrito.
Oh, that looks so good.
Yeah, I always have to taste that.
So good.
And then just roll it up. Oops, I made mine all fat. Oh, and then the rice.
Oh, I forgot a little rice.
Put a little bit of cheese on that one.
Yes, of course.
Oh, the rice came out beautiful too.
It smells so good right now.
Looks a little, but it is. Oh, you can't have that one. I'm all. So this is basically a wet burrito, I heard. Smothered burrito would be more like in a little bowl with just chili all over. So this is, yeah, this is just like a wet burrito, wet on top.
You want to try these burritos? Like this?
The wet burritos.
The wet burrito? We can arrange that.
So this is the chili, you guys. A little bit of rice.
Okay.
I don't know, I always love my rice.
There's not much you can't love about rice. It's a perfect meal filler. It's delicious.
And then a little bit of onions.
Yeah, you gotta have lots of onions. You gotta have, look at the colors, it's beautiful.
Tomato.
Looks really nice.
Onions. You guys have me hooked with onions with the tomatoes. I mean onions with burritos.
That is.
Oh my God, that
It's
guy.
so good. It never gets old. It's always the perfect meal.
Every Wednesday, you guys.
Every Wednesday, you can come down and eat with us. Don't you want to eat with me? Don't you want to eat with Pam? Don't you want to eat with a bunch of funny
food
comedians?
is, you know, it's just a habit.
It's so good. Okay, so I have to try this.
Yes.
I
Should we call
can't-
the next
Yeah,
person? Oh, while we try it. Do you want me to make you your plate, Nolan? Which one? Do you want this? The pork?
You take that one.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Okay.
Okay, you guys, that's the food. Nolan's gonna try it, and Gypsy's gonna try it.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna wash it.
I wipe them. Okay. Well, we have some plastic ones.
Oh, do you?
Clean, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
The forks, right?
there they are. Is there some in there?
Right.
You got some?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we forgot paper plates. Oh, I
Paper
guess you guys will get a
plates.
burrito. No, not really.
Sorry, guys.
Where's the paper plates?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, is Corey here? Okay. It looks like your name's scratched out. Coming. Oh, you're not going after all? You want to come?
Come
talk
on
to us?
up.
Corey
You have-
Burns, everybody.
Yeah.
Woo!
Ow!
First
I
timer.
have nothing. I have no comedy. The comedy exists in other places. Not here. Not here. I just take pictures.
But
and
you're
go
funny right
places.
now. I'm giggling. I'm already like halfway to a giggle.
I like how close I am to these burritos now because I was so far away. I was like at a distance and getting some wild camera angles.
Do you want a
and
bite?
Oh.
Do you want just like a rice or do you
This
want like a
one's
burrito?
Nolan's.
Can I
That's-
try the rice?
The rice? Yeah.
Yeah, just a little rice bite.
Here,
hot,
here.
hot.
Can I feed it to
Be
you?
careful.
I mean, yeah, hell yeah. Come on.
Okay. Look at that.
All right. This isn't just any rice. This is Burrito Lady rice.
This is Burrito Lady rice.
Understand that, people. This is Burrito Lady. This is different. This is
It's
special.
different than
A little
anybody
something
in
special
LA.
in there.
So, tell me a little bit about Burrito Lady. How have you done all of this? You have
Well,
a thing. It's
actually,
weekly.
I-
It's awesome.
I had they sell my burritos next door.
Oh.
But how I first started selling burritos was some people sell drugs, some people sell their asses. I sold burritos. Like if my kids needed something,
Hey man, y'all need some burritos.
roll up a batch of burritos and sell it.
We all Jones for something.
Is there
Yeah.
like kind of street struggles for burritos? Is that real?
Oh yeah, that's real. That's why I'm not doing it on the street. I got in a fight with all kinds of people.
Other ladies like yourself
Yeah,
just coming
'cause
out of the woodworks,
They're
throwing
like,
beans,
bitch,
throwing
go back
rice.
where you came from.
So good.
And they were talking in Spanish. This lady's all, "Esta es mi esquina."
Ooh.
I'm all, what?
This is her corner? Is that what she was saying?
She said, "That's my corner." I go, "Is your name 8th Street?"
Whoa.
And she goes, yo nací aquí. She goes, "I was born here."
Whoa.
I was all, "Oh shit,
Oh,
well, I
shit.
was born in the hospital, so I better get the hell out of here." So yeah.
You better get your hospital money.
I know.
They owe you.
I know, so that's what happened, but it's the truth. These people,
I know,
So that's
I
why,
know.
thank God, the drone box people, I got them liking my food and stuff, and now they're letting me do this. So
Oh, wonderful.
Thank you
Yay.
so
Let's thank
much. I'm
let's
so
thank
thankful.
Drumebox.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
for
Burrito
everything.
Lady.
it's young people, you know what I mean?
This is awesome. This is dope.
It's young people, and usually they don't really give a crap about older people, but these guys
Hey,
are
man.
all cool and caring. And
I have an adopted grandma.
Thank
She adopted me.
That's adorable.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up to be your
Haley.
grandson. I have another grandmother. She's already needy. She needs my time. But I love this lady. Her name's Gilda. Gilda. She's like, she was married to a famous saxophone player, kind of like, he was famous, but he could never keep things on track. He was always doing drugs.
Oh,
And you know, you could play a saxophone, right? And he was connected to all these great guys, but that's all they did. They hung out, they hung out in these places, and they would just get fucking crazy high and just make some shit, you know what I mean? But then you have the lady who's left over, and she's like, I wonder where my husband's at. I wonder where my husband's at. I'm like, Gilda, that's rough. How did you do all that? And she's like, the money was good.
That's right.
Because that was a good time to be associated with a lot of people, you know what I mean? That's a good time to be associated.
It's hard work, man. It'd be way easier laying on your back than making burritos.
I know, right? It's like, burrito making ain't easy. That should be a bumper sticker, right?
It ain't easy making those burritos, boys.
I know.
Street vending is a thing that I've come to love in Los Angeles because...
Woo! I agree with you. I'm right there with you.
Why not? Why not? Why isn't there music in the streets, people selling you food in the streets, and just like safe spaces in the streets?
It's a party. Why can't it be a party every time you get your food in?
I know why, because I work right next to Skid Row, so I know why the party had to come to an end at some point.
Come to an end sometime. Not in Skid Row.
No, there's good people there. They're just it struggles. You know what I mean? And the struggle's real with burritos. So
little bit
your
of
rice
salt.
is fantastic. Yeah.
It is so good.
Is it odd that I brought salt and pepper tonight?
No.
Did you?
I totally did. I brought the bougie stuff too that you got to crack yourself, like the Himalayan salt.
The real kind.
The one that
I love pink Himalayan salt. I mean, yeah, like I have this right here. It's been sitting for 4 years. I just take this with me places when I move.
No.
And I go through the pink Himalayan salt.
I love Himalayan salt. I'll be bougie.
What makes it so good?
I don't know.
What makes it good?
But now I'm like super bougie and I can't like.
You can't go
I'm
back.
like Morton. Yeah.
Yeah,
like
they don't know what salt is from the earth.
Yeah, go tell the great girl kicking the rain, go kick salt.
Right?
Nobody wants
Just
to.
start chucking salt,
But Pam's the
salt
only
in their
person who
face.
make it still taste good.
You can't salt little girls in the face. You can't just salt.
This is.
Can't just run up on people and salt.
Yeah, I'm big on it too. I'm big on that. And then cracked pepper, even though it gets caught in my teeth and like I choke on it like 15 hours later.
Yes, like almond husks. They get you.
They catch up for you before you can help it.
Yeah. No, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. So
It is good. Well,
your set here has a little Indian. It's Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving
you know what I mean?
and we want to give chocolates to all you friendly folk.
Yeah, chocolates are great. Yum. Chocolate. Get chocolate.
Chocolate away.
So how much time do I got left on this microphone?
We were.
Because I'll just keep talking, I guess. I don't know. Politics is crazy. I do a lot of art stuff, which I only work like 4 hours a day. And it's not, I mean, people work really hard. You know what I mean? And I complain, I do not truly work, I work hard, but I don't work really hard, you know, where you get a day's labor and you're just like dragging your bones, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I work with this guy, he did 4 hours and he's like, oh, I'm exhausted, I'm labored. And I was just like, looking at him, just disgusted. I was like, how are you possibly labored? There's like Brazilian sugarcane farmers and shit. Just like people, you're just eating their sugar and you're just like, life is rough. I was looking at this guy today. I was just like, no. You need to stay here and work for another 12 hours and then start working again. I know people, they start working when they finish working on another job. You're just like,
That's Los Angeles.
What? You just left a 10-hour gig to start a 7-hour gig to get 3 hours of sleep to start a 4 or 5-hour gig. And I'm just like, is that hustling?
That is the epitome of
Smells like slavery.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah.
That sounds like modern day slavery.
This is not good. I mean, I like America, but it is rough.
They pay you,
This
and
is the
then
roughest.
you have to spend all the money they pay you on rent and all that other stuff. I was
How do you
like,
feel about the landlords wanting more money now?
Oh, hell no.
They've always been that way. They always want.
There's never an issue.
There's never been the history of
How did
landlords
rent-
going, I don't want more of your money.
How was rent low to begin with back in the day? You know what I mean? How was it even?
You know, even if it was low,
It used to be
you got
free
your
to
deposit.
live here on Earth.
Yeah, you
It
know.
used to be free.
As long as, clubs weren't invented, then when clubs got invented, then you just got to watch your back.
Yeah, it used to be free when the natives were here. They invited everybody in, and
We got to get more of that history going. We need to get more Native American history going into the public consciousness.
We can do that.
Are you going to look up some history right now? You're going to pull up some old figures?
I'm so sorry here that I will be the first one to tell you that I think the American, whole system of teaching American history is terrible, right?
You mean out of Texas?
Out of
The whole system comes out of Texas? I didn't learn math till my 3rd year in college. Straight up. Did not know how to do math. Like, I could add and subtract, and I knew how to use a calculator. Like, I knew the power of a calculator early.
Beans or potatoes?
Beans or potatoes?
Can I have both?
Like most guys.
Little bean, little potato.
Yeah, good luck, because try to do math in school now. They have a whole new system of how you should do math.
The numbers don't even have to be right.
They don't even have to be right.
You only got 3 smiley faces today instead of.
We're taking one of your stars and replacing it with a medium.
Japanese kids are just like in sweat lockers, just fucking working abacuses.
They're probably the ones writing those books, and it's a really crazy system now with all of it. But
I feel that foreigners are scary, man. They're like really good at stuff, and they speak multiple languages, and they're just like, I'm just like, how do I keep up as an American? I feel very undereducated.
Pork or ground turkey?
No meat, thank you.
Oh, no meat?
No meat.
There's our vegetarian.
Yeah, right? I'm the one.
How about some chili
I'll take a little cheese.
But I like to think that the best thing.
Calm it down with the cheese, Elk.
Well, pretty much that all I know I can't say that I'm American Indian or any of those things, but all I know is that, we came over, whether I'm not saying we, I was not existent in this planet, guys.
Dude. So you had nothing to do with this. You had nothing to do with the FBI. You had nothing to do with any of it.
I had nothing to do with it. But I will say that it was massively messed up, and that you need to be aware that, there people came here and they took a bunch of stuff from people. And then we like to say, oh, we're thankful.
And people before them. And next thing you know, nobody owns nothing. And then there's peace on earth.
Just do over, but
just right. I think I'm with Pam.
There's no do over. There's no restart Earth. Like, this shit, we fucked this shit up. We're gonna just start it again. Can we refresh to a last
Do we have
good
the
one?
refresh button, like the remote?
Aliens come down. There is a refresh button. It's deep down in a cavern. We just are
enjoying this too much.
We need Indiana Jones to come.
Yeah.
Hit the refresh button.
But yeah, we're just like, I think that mostly we all look at it here is that we're thankful and we're happy.
That's good.
And I can't speak of anybody's culture besides my crazy Irish family. So.
Is it Irish American or like Irish?
Okay, well, I like to think that I'm Irish American. My father was from Ireland, so he's Irish.
Irish.
And my mother is American, so.
You gotta watch out for Irish.
Oh, he's Irish. Yeah, he was a special guy, and it's a.
They go from friendly to hostile.
So I thought my Thanksgiving was a tragedy too, but now I get to have because it's just crazy.
Yes.
I think that's why people say it's all crazy sometimes.
Oh.
But that's why you have a family here.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing here at Burrito Lady. Wonderful pre-Thanksgiving Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Giving thanks. Giving thanks. Giving thanks. Yeah. Heck yeah.
Don't worry.
See that? Titty. My own chest slap. That's how when I only have one hand, I think that's good, right? That's a good. I just want to participate. You know what I mean?
Be involved.
Yeah, it's crazy, but a lot of people don't celebrate Thanksgiving because of the stuff that happened. But it wasn't this is a good one. So anyway, because when I first found out because thanks to the public school system, I don't know shit. You guys know that.
I'm right there with you.
I found out that the people came over on the ships, and then this is what I learned, and then these people were starving on the ship, so they fed them, teach them how.
They didn't feed them at first.
All that.
They didn't feed them at first. They had to earn the trust. Yeah, they would withhold food. So Columbus tricked them. Because he knew an eclipse was going to happen. Because they had, astrological information back then. They were slightly more advanced. And he knew an eclipse was going to happen. He's like, if you don't work with us, you're going to make our gods angry, and I'm going to show you. And then he synced up that whole speech to the eclipse. And then they bowed down, you know what I mean? Once you realize this foreign entity has a you're just like, and then he's like, he controls the god above.
That'd be terrifying, though.
Who knows? We weren't there. We weren't there.
I know, but
the books. How can we trust these books? Who knows if these books know anything?
Know that people, because in the Mesa
These books weren't there.
All the places that are still here with all the Native American writings and all that, so they were here for a long time. But so anyway, they just said that then they wanted their gold, and so they killed all of them. But,
oh my God!
So anyway, I know there's a lot going on, but we can't do nothing about that. Oh,
no.
This is what I was getting at. So I
can't.
was telling my son, I go, look, they killed all the Indians. And he looked at me, he goes, I'm glad that them guys that killed the Indians are dead. So that ended any argument right there.
It's done.
They didn't do it. And that was I think a 8-year-old
But what about our reparations? What about our suffering?
Yeah, everybody's suffering, but
We're all suffering, guys.
everybody can make it no matter
No,
what.
the United States apologized officially in a lightly
so lucky
attended,
we're here.
event. They're just like, sorry that our great-great-grandfathers of America ruined it for your great-great-grandfathers when we came here and took your stuff.
But it's
and then
cool
it's done.
Yeah,
And then it's done.
it's cool to be here in America because we could do whatever we want.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I could be here talking, doing my cooking show, nobody coming in like raiding us or anything like over in other countries.
We can't just do anything we want. I can't run around butt naked in the bank. Like, they'll stop me. They'll stop me as soon as I try to get
Wow.
in. Like,
They won't stop you for 15 minutes. That's 15 minutes of joy.
I just need to get some money, man. I just need to get some money real quick. I got my card.
I swear I was spending big money.
You should have worn some clothes, man.
I like see the
Take
guy.
you to the cuckoo house.
I see the guy at the bank that I go to. The same security guard's been working there for like as long as I've been living here. You know what I mean? His face has not changed in like 5 years that I've seen him. I've never seen him smile. I've never seen this man show any sense of emotion. And I'll just sit there and watch him. I'll just sit there and look at him. And he'll be looking at me. And I'll be looking at him. I'll just try to get a smile, try to get something out of him.
Nothing.
He must be Eastern European. Like he's got history. You know what I mean? I gotta hunt that history down.
Here. So many different people. This is the land of the big melting pot.
God, there's 10 million plus people hanging out here, chilling.
And I just went to I went to the Christmas parade on Whittier Boulevard. I was so happy. I never seen so many Chicanos.
That's good.
All that. Everybody was so fun.
Yeah.
Happy. There was like hundreds
Felicidades.
and hundreds. It was
Felicidades.
it was a nice thing to see. And everybody was peaceful, respectful.
Sometimes people ain't peaceful out there. Sometimes people ain't peaceful.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get in on some of these beans right now that you hooked it up.
So
There's great food in LA. Where I'm from, there's just what your household cooks and maybe 2 restaurants, and one of them's Pizza Hut. Yeah. I used to love going to Pizza Hut because it's one of the 2 restaurants in town. And it's got a hut on it. You go inside, they got breadsticks. How children get happy by the simplest things, you know what I mean? I was like, I like the shape of that roof. I'm going to go in there and have a great time. Some of my best memories are in Pizza Hut, you know what I mean? And
So where are you from? A little town?
yeah, I'm from a place called Spanaway, Washington. If anybody's ever heard of it, it's a lakeside town. There's a place called Spanaway Lake. It's south of Seattle, kind of, and then just moved around that greater Tacoma area, which is a better known.
So
town.
what brings you to Los Angeles?
Work. I went to UC Santa Cruz. Loved it. Loved Santa Cruz. Went for weed culture. I mean, who would ever think about that? They're like, how do you feel about your education? I feel I need to smoke more weed. That's what all I need to do about my education.
So you went for weed cultivation?
Culture. I just really wanted to get away from a really stiff Christian community that didn't do any of that, you know, and they were very tight rules and tight knit and like.
See, that's the way we were raised too, but I just figure, I don't know, I think that, this is my opinion, as long as you're not killing anybody or being, you know, hateful and greedy,
Taking
then you're
from
doing
people.
good.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel that marijuana was made by God.
To pay everybody's social services costs.
Well, I
it was
just think it
created by
mellows
the
you out.
Lord
It's
to
like
solve all of our problems as a state and as a nation. Because the
Listen.
problem is they're taking all the money, and then you got to find ways of taking other kind of money. You know what I mean? Weed is so much other kind of money that it's just shocking. You know what I mean? Kids in Colorado are just having like premium steaks for lunch and just got Ivy League educators. You know what I mean? The schools are just flowing, you know? And if you keep it closed to the people who want it, you know what I mean? You create a black market, and that means nobody gets to benefit from those transactions.
There's still a black market.
Oh yeah, no, I'm in the black market myself. I love my neighbor. Him and his cousins, they grow their own stuff. They're great. They just show up. I'm just like, I do have a recommendation. I can go to the cannabis dispensary, but I'm like,
That's
yo,
some of
what's
the
up,
best.
dude? Can you help me out here? With a little baggie.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, this baggie brings me back.
I know, a little dime bag.
Oh, yes.
Remember, it was like one
Our
finger
good friend
at the
Dime
bottom.
Bag.
A dime bag was one finger at the bottom. 20 was two.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that a thing? Is that how you measure it?
Yeah, if you got fat fingers, and they got more. But
I love my neighbor. He doesn't use a scale. He just grabs with his hand and puts it in a bag. And I'm just like, that's the kind of person I want to do business with. Just put the cashews in the bag. Don't count them. Don't weigh them. I just want them. Let's go.
they're trying to get rid of all the people that have been doing it for years, but I don't think they're
No.
because
What is the
they already
black
have their
market's a black market? You know
and
what I
all
mean?
that.
I know a guy who used to live in the old Soviet Union, and he would tell me stories about the Soviet Union. And he was like, they would give you 80 rubles to live, but you needed 800 rubles to live. So you see the disparity for most families there. Here, you need $800 to live. Oh, but the government gives you $80, and you can't sell or exchange any goods without the government's permission. So all means of revenue generation are just like, this is it, you know what I mean? So a black market comes out, and you know, you tell me, you know, a guy walk up to you, just be like, hey, how's it going? Oh, yes, you doing all right? Oh, yes, I'm doing all right. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. You know, I happen to stumble
people
across this.
Should get high.
And they would sell
because
stuff like that.
There wouldn't be so many shootings and killings if everybody would smoke. My whole family
Oh, of
always
course.
hated marijuana. My grandma, everybody.
It's a thing.
in my
It's a
family.
thing. It's a
They're
cultural
Mexican
thing.
and they hated it. And they would say marihuanos.
It's the drogas. It's
It makes you dumb. Just a bunch of stuff. But actually what it does, it mellows you
Mierda.
out so you don't.
Right? That's why the military hates it, because the second you get high, you don't want to hurt anybody. You just want to chill. You're like, do what? Have bullets in my
I feel
direction?
that
No.
Sometimes I'm all mad.
I don't need that kind of
And I
stress.
smoke,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
like, ooh.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need that kind of stress. You don't need people's.
It's better than them
Weighing
pills
you
that they're
down?
putting them on, Adderall and all that stuff.
I
Whoa.
love my pills. I love
I
my
don't
pills.
do no pills. We were scared of pills.
I love my pills.
Not me. Heck no. I barely take an aspirin if I have a bad headache.
Yeah, that's why we lost Heath Ledger. You know what I mean? He was taking aspirins when he was drinking and stuff and tired, and it culminates. You never know. Your kidneys, they're very fragile.
Is anybody else here?
No.
So, anybody else here? Elk, do you want to play more songs?
Yeah. Yeah, come play a song, Elk. Absolutely.
Yeah, they were
You
good.
come.
Serenaded by the Elk Ring, the spectacular natural wonder that occurs when formations of these big ass animals with big ass antlers and shit are just running around in a circle, and it creates a little ring, and it's known as an Elk Ring. It's known as an Elk Ring. So I'm excited for this. I hope the internet is excited.
Elk is here.
And he restrung his guitar.
And he,
So good.
and he split the
Yes.
C's and he...
Here, do you want this microphone? Hey, it's Elk and I. Get us on the internet. Woo! What's up?
Yay! Thank you, Elk.
Hey, do you want pork or ground turkey?
And yours.
I just bought one of your burritos. I think I'll take a salad with some beans and ground turkey and the green chili.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
What burrito did you buy?
I really like the one with the pristine shredded cheddar cheese on it.
Ooh.
Was it bean or potato?
That one's full right here.
Was it bean or potato, the burrito you bought?
It was potato.
Oh, yeah.
Papas. I don't usually do papas unless it's cooked on a stove range instead of a grill. Yeah.
Yum.
They just want your rice. A little bit of
Oh, Joey.
a little bit of
All right. I think.
Tell me.
Right. This one's an older one. It's about. I did 2 songs about coworkers, and this one has to do with coworkers, and I don't think it's in the campy range, but it's affectionate. People liked his energy. Who cared what he thought? He didn't. This sad cat with the pens in his front pocket. About 10 in a row across, a flashlight and tissues behind that. Tape on the sides of his glasses. Worldwide Radio Summit. Second class hero of Barcelona in 1993. The old war ran through the wall stairs all the time. The young were still under the sway of young ideas and behaviors. Woe betides the bus rides. Scaling the asphalt slopes miles away from home. Home was government invasions of corner barrios. Where tradition was imparted by rote. A peaceable kingdom without tourists was choice. But if you couldn't find one or hang on to it at all, You still had people to laugh at. I turned left to observe the profile of the coworker sitting next to me. Sitting cross-legged in a swivel chair, staring out
beyond the limits of his
Yeah.
of his world beliefs.